You got manifesting all wrong, and let me tell you why. The first step towards manifestation is be clear on what you want. And majority of us want things that are only going to benefit ourselves. And this was me a couple years back when I learned the power of manifestation. I wanted all the things. I was super clear on what I wanted, but every single thing that I wanted had to do with myself. I want a house. I want a family. I. It's like the whole world revolved around my needs and my desires, which is not how the world works. Going into this world of manifestation and law of attraction, which is fantastic, but sometimes it can take you down the wrong path. So I was asking for things, and long story short, I ended up going through a divorce. I ended up losing all of my money. It was torture. Okay, torture. And I never wanted to manifest any of those things, but I ended up manifesting those things in my life. And I want to tell you why that is, because yes, manifestation, law of attraction, it is fantastic, but I feel like especially the younger, if you're 18, 20, and I recently saw a video of this girl today, and no shade again, but I'm just like, oh my God, is this what we're doing out here? Anyways, so I am not a manifestation guru or anything like that, but I want to tell you what not to do. You can figure out what you need to do, but don't do what I did. And that is why I want you to continue watching this video. The first thing that I don't want you to do is I don't want you to think just about yourself. And so this is what a lot of manifestation gurus or whatever don't talk about, which is when you want something, when you desire something, there's nothing wrong with that. You can desire a house. I'm the same way. I want a beautiful house. I want a beautiful view. I want X, Y, Z. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is that when you want something, also ask yourself, how can I be of service to humanity? What can I give back? Everything that you desire, it should connect to your purpose. At least this is what I believe in. I believe that, okay, I'll give you my example for a second. My manifestation, I would love to work on YouTube full time, make a stable income, and be able to have spend quality time with my daughter, travel the world, live a full life. That's one of my manifestations. There you go. I said it to you. So when I want this, I forgot to mention the most important part, which is I want to create, don't ever say I want to, I am creating impactful videos that is transforming people's lives and enabling them to stop their patterns of people pleasing and disrespecting themselves and abandoning themselves. So yes, I want to travel. I want freedom. I want to have fun. I want to have adventure. I want excitement. I want a great partner. All these things are fine. But I'm connecting it back to my purpose, which is I want to give back to somebody out there that is watching these videos, and I'm able to transform their life. So that is what I truly want to manifest. And of course, my reward then is that I'm able to travel the world in XYZ. If you have something right now that you're desiring, you're dying to manifest, that is perfectly fine. All I'm going to recommend and suggest to you, maybe you're watching this video for a reason, I don't know, but I'm suggesting that you connect it to something in your life that you're able to give back. I'll give you a little example. So one of my older clients that I coached, I asked him, how can you serve? And this man, he is successful in his work life, and he's just such a great person, such a giver. And I still asked him, how can you give back? What can you do to give back? A thought suddenly popped in his head, and he's like, oh wait, there's this hospital in which, where they treated his mother who passed away. And he knew exactly what he needed to do. He was so clear on what he needed to do. He ended up filling out the forms and he started working there. And so every weekend, or I guess it was Friday, he would go and he would spend time with older people and just give them love. He just had a very good connection with older people, and he had a really good sense of humor. And that is how he found fulfillment, by spending time with people where maybe their kids didn't come to see them. And so he literally is doing God's work here, okay? Basically, that is who he likes to help. So I want you to think about and ask yourself, who would you like to help? Who is somebody? Maybe you can be a role model for kids. Maybe you can look after dogs. It doesn't matter. It is something that you are truly passionate about. What is that? And I know a lot of people think that being successful in your job and buying cars and houses, all these things, having a beautiful wife or beautiful husband or, well-accomplished kids is going to bring you that satisfaction. I mean, in a way it does. But what is going to be lasting satisfaction, that fulfillment that we're all yearning for, is truly being able to help somebody else. If you're somebody who's totally lost, like, who am I going to serve? What are you talking about? I don't have a purpose, and you're just confused, that is totally normal, because I didn't know what my purpose was until I turned 33. So it takes you a while to get there, and sometimes you have to go through experiences in life. If you're somebody who's totally lost on what your purpose is, who you're meant to help, that is totally normal. I mean, I found my purpose when I was 33, so it takes a while. So maybe you will be able to learn a certain skill or something, some sort of wisdom that you learned going through this experience. And when you get out of it to the other side, you then are able to help the people behind you. So every experience that you have is really meant to cultivate your purpose. I mean, that's what I truly believe. Your purpose can really find you in a lot of different ways. There was this girl that I watched a little episode on where she was so young. She was like 21, 22, but she got attacked by a shark when she was swimming in the water when they were on vacation. And the shark literally bit her leg off. And I remember in the story she was mentioning where she was in the bed and she was screaming and yelling and just in agony. And she went to her mom, but why? And they believed in, I believe they were Christian. And she was asking her mom, like, why me? Why me? Why am I going through this? And I'm so young and everything, and the mother was like, why not you? Why not you? That is so good. Because a lot of us think, why me? What did I do? It's like, why not you? Maybe you're meant to do something with that. So anyway, so what she ended up doing is when she realized that there was a lack of technology in the prosthetic world or whatever it is. And so she ended up creating an organization. Everything in your life is meant to teach you something, and that could lead you to your purpose. All I want you to take from this video is that manifesting, law of attraction is amazing. It's fun. It's exciting, and I love it as well. But when you're trying to manifest, also challenge yourself and think about, who can you help? Who can I serve? And if you don't know it, that's okay. It'll come to you. But I mean, it's really important as well to ask for signs, because sometimes you might be missing those signs. It might be right in front of you, but you're too distracted. That's it for me today. Thank you guys once again for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I also want to mention, if you're somebody who is tired of choosing people or situations that cost you your self-respect, and you're ready for relationships in where you don't have to shrink in order to be chosen, then I would like you to apply for a clarity session. The link is down below. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.